Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We're finally back on Kickstarter for new upcoming games, and you can see right there a little hint to my backer pledge, which we'll get into a little bit later on in the video. But the game is called Nightmare Busters Rebirth, the return of a canceled SNES run and gun in HD, modernized, and playable in local co-op. This game looks really cool, so let's get into this video. As you scroll down through their Kickstarter page, you can see they have a lot here to talk about. But let's get started with the first part, which is the story. Let's read about what this game is about. Nightmare Busters Rebirth is an epic and ultra fast-paced run and gun. Play as leprechauns Flynn and Floyd, alone or in co-op, and try to save the Dream Kingdom from the grip of nightmares. And if we scroll a little bit more, we can see the gameplay and how the game looks. Honestly, looks really cool. These games are always fun to play. It's a classic arcade sensation with revamped and modernized gameplay, stunning 2D graphics, with that background does look really cool, and I love how it switches with that color. And I don't know, this is really like speaking to me. When I first saw this on Kickstarter, I immediately had to back it. This game looks really cool, and I can't wait to show you guys how their physical editions look like. And one thing I really do love, this is being created by Pix in Love Games. They're really good at bringing these games to life, and bringing the physical editions and the collector's editions always look amazing from Pix in Love. They do a really good job. There's a game I really want to get from them called Slit, but hopefully I could get that sooner or later. But all of their games are usually like limited editions, like a few are printed out. So it's very cool to see this. So let's talk a little bit more about this game with some epic and huge nightmares, with epic gameplay moments, with elaborate staging. And then the original game, Nightmare Busters, was originally on a French developed by Arcade Zone for the Super Nintendo, scheduled for release in 1995. Unfortunately, its release was canceled due to the launch of the PlayStation. And that did happen with a lot of games. Sadly, a lot of games did get canceled when it came for the Super Nintendo, or it was for the Famicom. A lot of games did get canceled because of the massive success of the PlayStation. And this seems like one of these games that was just sadly just cut from production and never released to the public until now. Thank you, Pix in Love. You can see the imagery right here of how the original game looked like, and that looks really cool. You can see the updated graphics to the game, what Pix in Love did, and I'm very excited to play this game. And yeah, you can see the difference. This is how it was supposed to look like on the Super Nintendo, and this is how it's going to look like now, with reworked graphics, modernizing rendering, and revamped gameplay. But I do like how they have those original elements. So the stuff from the original game is going to be in this game. So I'm very happy about that. They didn't seem like they really changed anything besides just revamped everything and make it more modernized, which I love, and it's really cool. And then you have the chance to get the Super Nintendo physical edition. Of course, it's going to be a PAL version, but it comes with 2 new game modes, very easy, very hard, dozens of critical bug fixes, 50 Hz optimized for PAL and 60 Hz optimized for the NSTC, United States or Canada, stereo by default, weaponized weapon balancing, new splash screen and credits, and more. And the original cover by I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pronounce his name correctly, but by this guy right here. So it's really cool. I do love how they have all the versions from like the 90s, bringing it back. So you have, of course, the European, the American, and the Japanese, which is for the Famicom, which all look really cool, and I love that art. And I love how the Famicom looks like. I always loved how they did things over in Japan. Their box arts were just so much better. I don't know why they changed it over here and gave us really bad ones, but I always loved the box and the box art. So cool. Now let's talk about what we can get for the game. So bringing this game to life, we can see it's for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Switch 2. So they are getting physicals for those consoles. Xbox is sadly left out, as usual, but that's mainly because Xbox said it themselves. They don't want to produce any physical games really anymore. So it's turning away a lot of companies. So you're not going to see really that much Xbox physical games coming out anymore. But is really cool. And the one thing I do like, if you back it on their Kickstarter, you're gonna get this awesome reward right here. Really do love that. It looks so cool, and I would love to display that of like one of the boss fights. Looks so cool where you have the 2 leprechauns and then the boss fight right there in the center. This is gonna never be reproduced. This is only if you back this, you're gonna get this exclusive reward right here. And of course, the SNES game that we mentioned earlier, the game was evolved, and we're gonna talk about the pledges. So you have the digital deluxe, which is 30 euros, which is for Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Steam, and Xbox Series. Then you have the physical edition, which is just this, not the collector's edition, but it's for 45 euros, which comes with all of these for physical. And of course, you're gonna get a nice little keychain, which looks really cool. And then the collector's edition. Love this box art right here. Love it. Love this background color. I don't know if it's like that golden, if it's a little golden color when it comes out in production, I see it in my hands, I will be so happy. But I do love the way this looks. And of course, I forgot to mention, I do love how this box art looks like. They really did cook with that. But this is everything that comes in a collector's edition. You're gonna get an OST on CD, a 32-page art booklet, a numbered certificate of authenticity, a keyring featuring Flynn, an acrylic standee, 5 lithographs, your name in the credits, wallpapers for PC and mobile, and access to a special channel on the Discord. Which honestly, all this stuff looks really cool, and I'm so excited to get this. Then you have the Super Nintendo Ultimate Edition, which all looks like this. And honestly, they all look so cool, and I'm very excited. You do have the complete edition that comes exactly like this, which comes with the Famicom one, the Super Nintendo one, as well as all this right here, which looks really cool, and I love that box. And then you have the golden 30th anniversary edition, which is only 30 copies ever made, which will look exactly like this, and you can get a golden cartridge, which looks really cool for this Super Nintendo. And honestly, if you have that, you're gonna get a nice little standee exclusive to that. Also, the game art is gonna look different for the Switch, and that looks really cool. Only 30 made, but I'm pretty sure if I check right here, that might be sold out. 5 back. Oh, never mind, it's not. Only 5 left to grab. It is a bit pricey at 999 euros, or about $1,133. So it is pretty expensive, but if you want this to say, I own this, only 30 was made in the world, go for it. But that's a little bit too expensive for my blood. But of course, you have add-ons, which you could look at this. I don't want to go through all of this. I want to give you guys a chance to go through this yourself. And of course, it tells you how to make a pledge, which is really cool. Not a lot of people talk about that. Now let's talk about the stretch goals, which they did reach a good amount so far. So we reached the 60k euros, which was the game funded, 74k euros at extra life, and then 89k euros for the museum mode. So we reached the 104k, which we're very close to. We get another extra level. Oh, I said extra life. Oh my goodness, extra life level. So this one's going to be in the Forbidden Forest, while this one was in the Leprechaun Village, which is really cool. And of course, you could play your controller, and the game is going to be really cool, very exciting. And if you really think this is going to be a game for you, definitely check it out. I will leave the link in the description down below. So definitely check it out. Support it if you want it. And honestly, this is going to be a really cool game, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to get my collector's edition when it comes in. All right, now let's watch this trailer. So this is the best time for you guys. Sit back, watch, enjoy if you haven't been already. And yeah, let's check out this trailer. That's cool. What? That boss was humongous. Now I know what they meant by gigantic boss. What? Oh yeah, this game is gonna be so fun playing. Pix and Love, you guys really did a good job here. And that's everything about Nightmare Busters Rebirth. They have done extremely well with 720 backers, with $105,000 right now, converted from 93,000 euros, which I'm very proud of them. At the time of this video recording, it's 27 days to go, but by the time this comes out, I'm not sure, probably 20 days. But this game looks really good, and I'm truly excited and can't wait to play this game. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing this on my Switch or on Steam, whatever I can. But like I said before, if you guys do want to check this game out, I will leave the link in the description down below to their Kickstarter page, as well as their Steam page to try out their demo. But I just want to say thank you guys for clicking on the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend. We're always trying to grow. And as always, keep collecting.